Well, it's day 4 of the hunt and day 1 of the gun hunt. So we're all got our orange on here. It's crazy windy this morning, but it did warm up a little bit. I know I probably won't be able to see this too well on the camera, but day 1 of the gun hunt, and let's get it on. Well, my a little doe out feeding in front right now. Not a small deer, but it's windy, and she sees my blind tarp will move a little bit every once in a while. She's at 40 yards right now. I really hope a buck is going to come by chasing this thing. I'm not going to wait too many days before I shoot her, though. Big wind blew, and she heard my squeaky tree off to the right there. I got a crazy squeaky tree beside me. Every time the wind blows, it screeches. I guess they're used to it, though, but still kind of startled her there. Well, it's been a good opening morning for gun. Kevin passed up on a doe. The doe came over to my stand. I'm a couple hundred yards from Kevin. I passed up on the doe, and she walked off toward Al's stand, and Al laid her down there. So we got one doe hanging on a pole, or we will be hanging her on a pole soon, and the rest of the week we're just hunting bucks now. We only had the one tag for 5 guys, so we're buck hunting for the rest of the week. So got to be a little more picky and keep our eyes peeled for some antlers, but yeah, that's the way she goes. Last year we got lucky, we drew 4 out of 5 tags, but this year only one tag out of the 5, so that's all part of the lottery, and that's the way she goes. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna have one hanging soon, and we'll see what the rest of the week brings. I just had another little doe come in, but her tags are filled, so just keep an eye on her, and hopefully she draws a good buck. She's a decent doe, though. little stinker is gonna eat all my feed. Well, it's the afternoon, day one gun hunt here on Manitoulin, and my partner Al shot a doe this morning, so I cooked up the heart for them. A little bit of oil in a pan, Montreal steak spice, some onions fried up. That's something else, let me tell you. A bit of an acquired taste, but I really love it. Anyways, we're gonna see if we can knock down Big Daddy Buck this afternoon, or keep our eyes peeled and our fingers crossed, and really that's all we can do is sit and wait and enjoy the wind and a little bit of the snow here. It's day 2 of the gun hunt. We got somebody just shot on the other side of the bluff. Not a lot of shooting going on. Usually day 2 is pretty quiet. Kind of expected. One of our party guys, he watched that doe for a while, but we're just hunting bucks now. So that's all we have left, their buck tags. So I'll keep trying and see what happens. At least the wind calmed down for today. See what we can do. Whew. I just had some crazy action. Had a decent buck come out. Walked dead straight toward me, right along my tree line out here. And he looked like he was going to turn off, go back in the swamp. I drilled him straight into the chest there. So it was the only shot he gave me, but I think if I wouldn't have taken it, he would have taken off. So good buck down. I'll bring you to him in just shortly there. And that was exciting, man. Came out right along my tree line just on the right side here. I don't know if you can see it in my cell phone camera or not. He's just on the other side of this sort of snowbank. Right there, right in the middle of the screen, you can see the body. A little bit of the round rack there sticking up. We'll take a walk down and see. I'll check him out there in a second. So it's a little hard to see, but you can. There's a bit of a curl on the ground there, right in the middle of the screen, and the body is kind of behind a bit of a snowbank. Ground kind of drops down there, but he kind of walked in straight at me and didn't give me anything but a frontal shot, so I took him right dead straight in the chest. I'm gonna get down over my ladder, go take a peek at him. Well, I just got down onto my stand. Got all my gear on the ground there. We'll take a walk over and see this buck. That's my stand. It's only about 65, 70 yards over here. It's one of the better bucks that's been around our area. My four-wheeler track, so I go put my feet down over here. Feed pile. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. That's the guy we've been looking for right there. That's the guy. That's the guy right there. See where I put the bullet in him right there in the front, facing me. He's a good one. It's one of the better 8s I shot here, for sure. Whew, talk about being jacked right now, man, I'm telling you. Adrenaline city. I'll get this baby all cleaned up and hanging on the pole. Back to hang the deer. Hang 'em high, boys, hang 'em high. Trail's a little rough, I don't know if you can notice that. Well, I'm back in the stand for the afternoon of day 2 of the gun hunt, and I had a great morning, let me tell you. That buck come out, and like I said, he didn't give me a broadside shot, and it looked like he was about to scurry off my side of my shooting lane. So as soon as he got kind of nervous and started looking off to the side, I only had a frontal shot, so I put it through his chest, and we dropped right there, which is nice and good fast kill. And anyways, yeah, hanging on the pole, and so we got 3 more buck tags to fill, and it's only Tuesday afternoon, and hopefully we'll fill at least 1 more and get 3 deer for 5 guys. Is a nice amount of meat for the freezers. But got 2 deer hanging, and so yeah, for a successful hunt for us so far, and hope everybody else had a good hunt this year. I probably won't film a whole heck of a lot more, just because you know, I got my buck already. So it show's over, you know. But no, we're gonna have a good time with the boys for the rest of the week there, and play some cards, and lots of laughs. Got a good crew at the camp. So anyways, I'll do some more filming if I see some deer, or if I do get a shot at another buck or something. But like I said, if I get a couple does out, I'll see if I can get the camera rolling. I also forgot to mention there's another good buck kicking around here, but he's got a real wonky rack. Like he's got a kind of a long devil horn that comes sort of out and up, and then another spike on the one side. The one side looks typical, but the other side is just completely wonky. So that's kind of what we're hoping to see now, one of us. And you know, I'll give you a quick view of what I see here in my stand. These are my 2 main shooting lanes. Cut a couple little sight lines through the bush here. So when I turn around, I can see I'm kind of in the hub of the wheel, so I can see down the spokes I've cut. 1 shooting lane, 2 shooting lanes, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 there. I went out the back. So that's how I like to trim and cut my areas. So I can sit in the middle, and I can have about 6, 7 different shooting lanes that I can look down. And if a buck or a deer is trying to scoot around me, well, eventually they're going to cross back in and get into one of those lanes. So anyways, that's the way I like to set up here. We're up in Gore Bay on Manitoulin Island. Best place in the world, by the way, Manitoulin Island. We spend all our time out here. If I'm not at work, I'm on Manitoulin Island all summer. That's where we have our trailer, and that's where we hang out and do all our fishing and all our hunting. Next shot up, I'll be going down to Spring Bay area for the muzzleloader. But I'm gonna enjoy the rest of the week here with my dad and my buddies, and make the best of it, because started out awesome, and whether we shoot deer or not, it's still a great time with these guys. They're a crazy bunch, and lots of laughs, lots of teasing, and I mean that's what hunt camp's all about. I made up some shirts this year with little cartoons on them. I like to draw, so I made some cartoons, little teaser jokes that happened to each person. And my dad one year thought he shot a deer, but he actually shot the tree. So while me and my dad went to town, the boys hung the tree up on on the deer pole with a big hole in the middle of it. So I drew that on a shirt for my dad. Anyways, yeah, we do some funny tricks on each other, and it's a lot of fun. And but yeah, like I said, this is the place, man. Manitou Island's where it's at. And as Neil says, we're fueling the fire, fueling the passion on Manitoulin Island. So it's day 3 of the hunt. Just got in just after noon in here. Gonna hunt the long afternoon. I decided to sleep in this morning. Sometimes you just need a little extra rest, and this is vacation too. So this is my tropical vacation right here, sitting in a tree stand in the snow. Anyways, oh, there's a grizzly underneath my tree stand. You gotta check this out. It's a grizzly, for sure. It's a grizzly. Look at that thing. Oh yeah, that's definitely a grizzly. It's kind of funny because I used to park way like 200-300 yards away and sneak into my stand, all paranoid that I was going to make a noise or scare something out, and then over the years got kind of old and lazy, and decided, you know what, we had some bad weather days. I decided I'm driving right to my stand. Well, the day I drove right to my stand was the day I shot my biggest buck here. Nice 10-pointer. So since then, I just been basically parking underneath my tree stand. Oh, it works for me, and it doesn't seem to scare the deer. The other day, I shot a partridge with my shotgun. 2 partridges right underneath my stand as I came in, and then not 15 minutes later, 2 does were out in front of me. So those the sounds don't really bother them too much, I don't think. I think more people talking like I'm doing right now in the stand probably scares them away more. But anyways, I'll see how tonight goes.